Hello, welcome to Bay of Fundy Fortunes. My name is Natalie. I'm an empath, intuitive card reader, and a visionary as well. And I'm here this evening to do the general weekly reading for the sign of Gemini, the twins, for the week of September 24th through to the 30th. So let's get right into your shuffle. For those of you new to the tarot community, these general readings are always free. It may resonate with you and it may not resonate with you. This is for Gemini, the sun. Please check out your moon sign and your rising sign. Through my other videos, they sometimes resonate more with you than your sun sign does. Matter of fact, why would you shortchange yourself? Look up all three. Your sun, well, you've already got your sun or you wouldn't be here. But your moon and your rising, and take them all in and get a bigger, clearer picture. Surely the heavens, something is going to resonate with you and hit home. For Gemini, what's in store for Gemini? Bring forth messages. I got stuff all over me here, all over my hands. Smudges can get dirty sometimes, but I love them. They smell wonderful. A lot of good smells in here. Now I'm burning my intuitive candle from intuitivecandles.com. Right behind me here, you can't see it really well. What I'm burning is a test candle, test scent. Eucalyptus and spearmint is just heavenly. For those of you new that have never heard of intuitive candles, they are 100% soy-based candles that burn very, very cleanly and clean up very well for spillage. Just soap and water and a cloth. Not like paraffin wax at all. Not bad for your health. And when the wax melts down, you're left with beautiful reveals, beautiful gemstones and minerals. And it's just great. My Star of David is what I have on here tonight. It's a heart chakra. I have other ones as well. My latest reveal that came out of this candle is this gorgeous sterling silver, green aventurine. And it's beautiful, beautiful tree of life. Oh, they're incredible. These are not bubblegum, machine kind of things. They're a nice quality. They're not cheap, put it that way. They're not cheaply put together. They're absolutely beautiful, every one of them. It's for Gemini. Gemini. I'd say we are there. Here we go, Gemini. We're going in. The first of your week, Gemini. Queen of Cups. She's all about sensitivity. Getting a lot of court cards tonight and major arcanas in the reading. Oh, I just say it. Look what happens. Okay, Three of Cups. Reunion. And mid to end week, Page of Cups, imagination. Wow. All right. Okay, your very first card. What do we have here? Queen of Cups, she's all about sensitivity. This is a very sensitive, compassionate, and gentle person to her friends. She has a great love of family and partner, very devoted person. You may recognize yourself here, Gemini. This could be the You card for you. So this could be you that we're speaking of here. This energy, this person offers loyalty and inspiration and creativity on all you do. This woman is a very strong friend, a strong support system that is unmovable, and she's in your corner and vouching for you all the time. As you know, and if she is the You card, she shows that now is the time to invest and spend more time on your relationships with your children, your loving partner, and with your friends. Give that part of yourself. There may be a calling going on where you're needed in different areas if you hold all those qualities that I just read above that. If single, she shows that you are open to new love at this time as well. Whether you realize that, whether you want to acknowledge that, whether you know that, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. That's a great thing about romantic love. You never know when it's going to pop up. And I heard the word obscure. Some of you are feeling that kind of love is obscure in your life. That those days are over for you. Oh, bollocks on that. Not to be at all. As long as you have a heartbeat and you breathe and you live, it can happen. Just that simple. The advice of this card is to tune into your nurturing side now. In decision making, your intelligent side, because that's going to be your best guide. So you're being called off into two areas of your life um, on the beginning of this week. And one is a call to be supportive of the people that are in your life, the people that you care about and the people that you love, the people that you spend the most time with. You are dedicated to them. You're going to be called on in that essence. And also to be impassive. I'm hearing impassive towards a situation or a certain person or people. You need to remain impassive. That's going to be called upon you, and it might be a little difficult for you to do, Gemini, but you'll get through it. Your keywords are love and nurturing, generosity, sympathy, protection, and your intuition as well is coming forth. That's all I'm getting off this card. Not getting anything else. That's it for that card. All right. 3 of Cups and reunion is in the middle of your week. So yeah, this would not be, this would be like just a common given thing at the end of this year. People are in the final stretch of the fine weather. We are now officially into the fall season. It just began. But there's still, like for us this weekend, strong summer-like days, probably the best 2 days this weekend of summer. Some are saying this would be the best days, and it's not even technically summer anymore. We're now into fall. Mornings are cool, evenings are cool. Daytime is hot, 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 dry, except this evening it got humid. The longer the day went on and it got dark, it got real humid. I had to haul my, if you see my hair moving around, it's because I had my fan out. I had to bring the fan out. I was starting to break out here and get all, wow, it was really close and warm. But in saying all that, there could be last minute reunions. This could be planned reunions with family, extended family. Once every 10 years, kind of a reunion is very special. So you're going to make a point of not missing that reunion and being there. This is a time of gathering with friends and family, celebrations and weddings and reunions, birthdays, parties with those that you love, those that you, type of people. These are the people that know you the best and you know them. You can really, really, really be you. You can let your hair down. You can do a deep belly laugh. Somebody from across the yard, if you're in a backyard barbecue or across the house, says, I know who that is. And nobody, like, if you were in a different situation and you carried on like that, you just let yourself kind of go. And you were really just being you, laughing when you laugh, giving your opinions, your honest way. You know, people be looking at you like you grew a set of horns, because out there, outside your own personal life, your own personal family, in the outside world, that's what people expect us all to carry ourselves a certain way, be serious all the time, and keep ourselves together. So it's a real relief and it's a real joy to just kind of like let those guards down. And this is kind of situation some of you are going to find yourself in. Don't become intoxicated. If I just heard that, no intoxication. Keep it to a minimum, where there could be problems. Be very, very careful when it comes to that. And on top of that, avoid people that are heavily intoxicated as well. You know, some people work really hard all year. They wait for that one day to roll around. They just let her all go in one pop. That could be problematic for some people, and it might be problematic for you, especially when you are of the personality type that you don't like confrontation. You avoid negative situations and that kind of tension. You go out of your way and give it a wide berth. It's not your cup of tea to be pulled into situations like that, where you find yourself getting embarrassed for somebody else. I'm just hearing that for some of them. Remember, this is a general reading, so it may not apply to everybody here. Well, it's not going to, but it will to some. It'll mean something to some. Also, any projects and things that you have on the go right now, the Tarot also says, Tarot, now's the time to get in the zone and get focused in on those important things that you need to finish up and clear up before we get any further into the year. I don't know what this could be. Maybe you're extending, you're building your garden a little bit bigger, you're making changes in the backyard. That could be weather related. That's why the push is on, that you've got to focus on these projects and get them taken care of, tied up, and put away for winter, you might say. Be carefree is the advice of this card, and enjoy the company of those that make you truly, truly laugh. What a wonderful, joyous thing that is. Your keywords are celebrations and friendships, healing, fun, a little bit of flirtation going on, indulgence, and creativity. This is a great card. You guys are getting off easy because you know the last 4 or 5 readings I did, they all had their butts kicked by tarot and spirit. You guys so far are getting off pretty darn easy. Now look at this if these didn't all fall together, these cards are beautiful for you, Gemini. Page of Cups, all about imagination. Imagination. Finding your inner child, being able to plan, hearing somebody's been waiting for this time. And they've been all balled up like in a tense ball. They've been stressed and tensed and holding it all together, and not having any release for that, carrying that around, and really tight all. That's what I'm getting, a sense of tightness. Working so hard, working for so long with no breaks, no rewards, and you waited and you waited, and this time was coming, this weekend we'll say, and you couldn't wait, and you could, and there again you've got to watch. Make sure you're not the one getting highly intoxicated or whatever your choice of alter mindfulness. All right, where your mind gets altered one shape, one form or another, whatever your thing of choices. We'll just say, watch that you're not the one, because you've been holding back for so long, and you've been so good and so well behaved and doing everything that's expected of you, giving yourself headaches just to get through the day and try to do everything right that's expected of you. And it's been a lot. You've been through a lot, Gemini. There's been a lot of pressure coming from different areas of your life. We're not just talking job related or work related, relationships, family, just the intermix of your everyday life has been highly stressful, and you haven't been able to really vocalize, give your opinion, give your thoughts. You've been holding everything down. It would not surprise me if you tied one on this weekend. On this weekend, it would not surprise me. If you're going to do that, go ahead. Nobody's saying that you shouldn't or you should. Just be ready for any fallout, should there be any. What kind of a person are you when you are under the influence of mind-altering things like alcohol or whatever? All right? What kind of a person do you become? More relaxed, more happy, easygoing? Or you are the type that you hold everything for so long and somebody puts a drink in your hand and you just go right off, and you're just spewing verbal diarrhea and negativity because you've been holding so much in, and you're thinking, this feels great, I'm feeling better. Everybody else isn't. You're the only one that's feeling better about spewing all this negativity and the hell you've been through. And you're like a wet blanket at a dry party. You're like, you know, the balloon goes up, and isn't that pretty? And all of a sudden it goes over like a lead balloon and crashes to the ground. That's what you are if you go in that direction. So try to abstain if you can, or put a cap on and try to pace yourself so that you're not bringing everybody down, because that wouldn't be fair to everybody else. All right? Enjoy the moment for what it is. It's meant to be enjoyed. It's meant to be fun. Get into the meat of life that way. Reward yourself more that way. Live hard, laugh hard, love hard. Hell, have sex hard. Whatever is your thing. Just go with that and give it all you got, and put all the goodness in you and all the, what are the words I'm looking for? Just being an open book, but without offending other people, and enjoying every aspect of your life the way it's meant to be enjoyed. So when this card shows up, this is a page, for those of you that are new to tarot, pages always are a bearer of messages, delivering news and messages to you, usually on the younger end. This person, I would say, is not, they're usually 15 to 28. We're looking up in that age group, between 20 and 28 and around there. This could be somebody actually coming into your life and bringing you some news. This is person, you know, and if they're not young, there's the off chance, as tarot says, or so says tarot, that this could be somebody that's older, but they're very, very, very young at heart. A joy to be around, a lot of fun to be around. This could be your partner in crime this weekend. I'll put it that way. Not that I mean that you're going to go to jail or break the law, but partner in crime, it's an expression. This is the person you get together and you go, oh, we're going to have fun tonight. Oh, boy, are we ever going to raise the rackles tonight? We're going to have a good time. This is your partner in crime, which is good. You're going to be feeling very grateful for their presence and their friendship and the connection and the relationship that you have. You know what? You can almost celebrate this within itself, if nothing else. But they bring you also, they're going to put a little bug in your ear, and it's going to be news about love. And we're talking romantic love here. That somebody's been asking about you, somebody's been wondering about you, and it's piqued your interest, and you're smiling, and it's flattering, and it may lead to something down the road. Right now, no, but you've just been given the heads up on this weekend. All projects that you're into right now as well are going to flourish. So the advice of the card is to enjoy the lighter side of life. Go with the flow. This is now a time for play-like happenings and for you to enjoy use your imagination. Go out there and leave it carte blanche, wide open. You're going to have a weekend that you're never going to forget. I'm glad I finally got, because you guys are going to be my last reading for tonight. Then I'm going to put everything away. But I'm glad I'm ending on this note because this is a good reading. This is a lighthearted, full of love. It's not fluff. It's stepping away from the hard realities of your life, Gemini, and giving yourself a break, cutting yourself some slack, and saying, you know what, I deserve this, and you know what, Tarot says you deserve it, Spirit says you deserve it. Leave yourself open to happenstance and wonderful good things to come your way on this weekend. It's going to be some progress in your life. You're going to start next week off feeling like, after this weekend, feeling like a breath of fresh air you've caught your second wind. You're ready to take on the world. You're light. Your walk is much lighter. Your steps are lighter. There's a bounce in your footsteps. You're smiling at strangers, and all is good. This is going to be very therapeutic for you. It's like a mini vacation. You like taking a trip and never left the farm. For some of you, it's some of you know what I mean by that. Go ahead, knock yourself out. Keywords are companionship and fun, outings, imagination, love news. Finances come to the forefront as well, but not in a bad way at all. Not at all. Oh my goodness, Gemini, that was your reading. Still back on that. It's so funny. That was your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you took something from it. If nothing else, I hope it gave you hope and inspiration. Please just allow yourself to enjoy the good side of life. It isn't all serious and work all the time. Otherwise, you get burned out, and that doesn't serve anybody any purpose at all. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you to all subscribers right across the board. You guys are amazing. I appreciate you so much for supporting the channel and always being there. And I'm so glad you enjoy the readings because I really enjoy doing them for you guys. I look forward to it. Yes, they're very tiring. Yes, it's an exhausting thing to be doing. And I pay the price, but it's a labor of love for you guys. I enjoy doing it, so I'm glad you guys like it too. If you'd like this reading, you'd like to have something private and personalized, just specific for you, I do offer this service. The information for that can be found down below this video window in the Show More section. Please read through there once and grab the email that you see from me there that I use for everything. Ship me off an email, get you taken care of pretty quick. You can also find Bay of Fundy Fortunes, not just YouTube, but also on Facebook under the group Bay of Fundy Fortunes. It is a closed and private group of elite spirits, we'll say. And it's a wonderful place to be, full of like-minded people like myself and just like you as well. You don't walk this life alone as far as that goes. This is a chosen way of living, and you do not walk it alone. There's a lot of camaraderie in there. You can come in and be a quiet patron and never say a word, and just as long as you're getting something from it, that's the whole point. Or you can become highly active, like there's the regulars. You always have that in each group, where there's a group of them, and everybody. It's a large group that's very highly active, actually, and they're there all the time. They're there every day, and they're so supportive. And you can leave anytime you like. The same with the channel. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Subscriptions are always free, and you can leave anytime you like. I don't think you will, though. Nobody ever does. So I think that's it for tonight. If you're looking for me, you can always find me right here in Bay of Fundy Fortunes or walking on the beach down below along the water's edge that hold the highest, mightiest tides on the whole planet, the beautiful and bountiful Bay of Fundy. And I'm a tide freak. And my big thing is the high tides. Therefore, if you're ever looking for me, chances are you're going to catch me waiting on the next high tide. Have a wonderful week, Gemini. I'll see you back here, hopefully, at the first of the month, which is next week, and we're going into, and I hate to say it, but it is what it is. I'm curious, and I'm wondering, just like you guys, what is October going to hold? Anyways, you'll have to come back to find out, and so will I. Thank you very much for being here. I'm going to say goodnight for now. Peace and always from my heart to yours. Have a great, wonderful week, and we'll see you in a week's time. Good night for now.